גם הקריאה זה אותו דבר הוא אומר. אם לכתחילה יצאת מניין שזה יהיה דומה למלחמה, אם את לא רוצה מניין אז תקרא ביחיד, וגם שם יש כאילו. זה אמרנו נוהגת מצווה זו של קריאת פרשת צפון בכל מקום ובכל זמן בזכרים.
עם שנה אחת הקריאה,
אבל אתה רואה כבר
יום ראשון, שנה אחרי זה יוצא ביום חמישי, ביום חמישי, שנה ביום ראשון,
נשים הם עם בפני עצמם, והיות והם לא נכללים בחלק המלחמה רק בחלק הפרטי, אני דן רק בחלק הפרטי.
wein mame wein vad amech rachme mishame lifnai melech boire nefesh kol chai oy wein mame wein sharet muois loini nali שיוימה לצורי סיינידאי תאיר מאמה רבויס בונויס וסיכוין ויאטוליס עד מתי דישי קינדר עוד התגלגלו מגוליס לגוליס ממצרים, בובל, ספרד והדבר שהבירה סיינייך יראי ספס דירה שלא ידעו צע ונגע פיצה וחבירה אוי יהודים מבקשים לבוא ולהתפלל אצל האמא בסכנינים וגם אצל יוסף הצדיק אצל הבן צדקינים אבל להתקרב אל האוהל לאו כל אדם זויכה ובין יויש ותבל אין פויצה פה ומויכה ואילוי רב חיים מצאי כבאייך ואי מאמרים ועד עמך רחמי משעלי לפני מלך בוירי נפש כל חיים ואי מאמרים שערת בויס לא נעלה שיוימה לצורי סיינידאי
לגברים, לסחורים, ולא עם הנקלס. למה? כי להם לעשות המלחמה ונקמת האויב. זה לא תלוי בנשים, זה לא מצווה של נשים, זה מצווה של גברים. שואל המנחס חינוך עליו, פלא עצום. זה גמרא בסויטן עמוד ב', גמרא מפורשת של מלחמת מצווה יוצאים כולם, אפילו קלו מחופוסו יוצאת למלחמה.
מה שעל נשים אין מצווה שיחזיקו ביניהם. רק לסייע.
מצווה.
מים, לסייע, אבל להחזיק נשק.
אז הוא מביא לא, אפילו לא של חייבים, במלחמת זה אינם אמיר קלו מחופוסו יוצאת
יוצאת, אבל לא להחזיק נשק, לסייע בכל מיני סיוע של אבק מים.
על זה השאלה, על זה השאלה. על זה, למה במחיר הזמלך?
זה גם כן החלק של המלחמה.
עכשיו להבין חלק שזה לא חלק של מלחמה, זה חלק פרטי, שאם פוגשים מישהו צריך להרוג אותו, וזה פוסק להלכה גם במלחמת המולך. ובזה הרי נשים גם חייבות, כי אין את הסיבה אם לא יכולים לצאת למלחמה, כי זה לא מלחמה. אז למה באמת שלא יקראו פרשת זכור בשביל המצווה הזו? כך שואל אבנאליזר. כדי לתרץ את זה הוא אומר ככה, פה אנחנו נשים קצת פה.
לפי זה יהיה להם חובה לקרוא ביחיד?
לא, לפי המעונשית, כל החשבון הזה, כן.
ימים.
מה זה קשור? אם זה נמצא עוד... לא לפחד, אתה יכול להשתלב בסדר. אתה נופל או מתחלק על חבנה, אתה רוצה שתתחלק או שתיפול עליו. אז אתה כן,
זוז רגע.
קח את השני גם. בחנניה עוד פרס, 2019.
איפה השני?
היה
I learned minutes, then I went to Israel. I went in Merkaz and Talpiyot, which was under the leadership of Chaim Kreisworth. Zechatzag B'Vrachel was just nifta. Baruch Hashem, I was zochet to be with him on some of his famous missions of tzedakah and chesed, and to be close to him. After I got married, I learned in Zichron David, in Flatbush, and then under David Feinstein or Elimelech Bluth, I learned by in MTJ on the Lower East Side. And now Baruch Hashem living in Eretz Yisrael, in Ginot Shomron, and learning over here in Emmanuel. Baruch Hashem, this is a kollel, probably to my knowledge the biggest kollel in the Shomron, for sure, where you have Talmidei Chachamim, Mamish Bekim b'Shas, learning here. Various different types of Hasidim, Litayim, everything, everyone learning. The common denominator is Yirah Shamayim. As well as you have different levels of learning, from Bali Tshuva just starting off to people learning for years and years, and Baruch Hashem, it's a very nice mix.
כמו חי. הוא פתוח עכשיו,
זה אחת בכלל שתי ילדים. הנה ראש המועצה שלנו, עשו לה תמונה, הנה.
טוב, זה לא קשור אליי, יש מישהו
באותו בחובה, אני רוצה קומפלט. 50 חבר'ה שלי אוטובוס נקי.
I'm happy to take this opportunity to introduce myself, Shraga Reis, Deputy Mayor from Emmanuel, and to give you a few points of information about the settlement here of Emmanuel, which is in the Shomron, the largest Torah-observing community in the Shomron. And besides Emmanuel, to give you a little information about the largest kollel here in Emmanuel, the kollel Zeruach, that's kollel that has within the confines of the Beit Knesset, people from all sections of the community here, and even people from outside the community, from other yeshuvim that come here to learn. It's something that is very important to Eretz Yisrael, very important to the Shomron, and very important to Emmanuel. People are invited to come to visit Emmanuel and take a look at the kollel and see the hundreds of people that come here daily to learn, and whether they're from Breslov, or from Chabad, Slonim, or from the Litvish segment of the population, or from the Tiferes Shomron, Kippus Ruga, people that come in from Karni Shomron, in all areas of the Shomron. The community here was established approximately 18 years ago, and in that time it's grown to be, the kollel has grown to be the largest kollel in the Shomron.
הוא מסכים ששומע כהן זה לא עוזר, אז מה עוזר למה שהוא שומע והוא מקשיב חזק כל עוד ומילה, זכר וזכר והכל, אבל אם הוא לא אומר, אין בכלל שהוא כהן. אבל היו כאלה שאמרו, טוב, אז כולנו נקים ביחד עם החזן. אבל זה טוב רק בנגד הספר שכל כל המשתמע, אבל פעם שזוכר זה רק הצבים יעשה, לא ישמעו, אז מה יהיה?
Eloi im kol ze ani
Emmanuel has 17 shuls, mikvaot, flowering gardens, children's playgrounds, stores, safe play areas, clean air, great weather, inexpensive housing, beautiful scenery, and most importantly, an atmosphere of Torah and Chesed. In short, it's a wonderful place to live. This is Merrill Dalvin from the beautiful religious settlement of Emmanuel in the Shomron. Emmanuel, a town of over 400 families, is situated between Jerusalem and Shechem. It is surrounded by Jewish and Arab settlements, as you can see. Yet you must be thinking, how do we live in this settlement, especially in these times? Living in Eretz Yisrael is a privilege that I am conscious of every day. Here we live the reality of the Torah in the land of the Tanakh. Emmanuel is situated on the borders of Ephraim and Manasseh, and we can see the kever of Yehoshua ben Nun from our home. The connection between HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Am Yisrael, and Eretz Yisrael is the hashgacha pratis we experience every day. It was no surprise that the Intifada al-Aqsa began the same week that the Knesset passed the law of Mihu Yehudi, allowing Goyim to be registered as Jews. The breach in the purity of Am Yisrael caused an obvious breach in the land of Eretz Yisrael, the Goyim using unprecedented violence against innocent civilians. Emmanuel experienced the tragedy of this breach directly in a horrible terrorist attack. The fifth night of Hanukkah, Shnat, Tuf Shin Samach Bet, returning home from Bnei Brak, 60 passengers aboard a Dan bus were suddenly surprised by a terrorist attack 2 minutes from the city gate. An attack geared towards one purpose, lahashmid, laharog, laabed et kol hayehudim mitaf ad zaken, to destroy and annihilate every remnant of the Jewish people from babies to elders. To our deep sorrow, 10 Kedoshim, holy Jewish martyrs, were brutally massacred and many more left injured physically and psychologically. If not for the kindness of Hashem and open miracles, the damage could have been far worse. You can see the crack on the road. The underside of the bus, damaged by the explosion, dragged along the road, slitting the road along the path of travel. A bomb exploded at the rear of the bus, where both the engine and the gas tank were. A rear tire was punctured as well. The engine was knocked out of commission, and yet it appears that heaven-sent angels pushed the bus 900 meters almost to the city gate. If not for this miracle, official research reports an estimate a minimum of 50 dead, Khalilah. This is the place where the bus stop. The shoe belongs to the dead woman Esther Abraham, Hashem Yimkom Dama. One Lubavitcher, Yirmiyahu Salim, Hashem Yimkom Damo, was killed, and another, Avraham Yakobov, was seriously injured. Doctors despaired of his life, but the Rebbe predicted in the Igros Kodesh a miraculous recovery that has astounded all. His story was published in every newspaper, and the miracle was a tremendous Kiddush Hashem. This is Rachel Govari, a Lubavitcher woman who was Emmanuel's chief security officer. As you can see, there is an electric gate at the entrance to the settlement, and armed soldiers check every car. Rachel's distinction as one of only 2 women in the country in her position gained her many interviews with the media, which she uses to give over the Rebbe's message to hold on to every inch of Eretz Yisrael. The Chabad community of over 50 families is one of the largest in Emmanuel. As shluchim of the Rebbe in Eretz Yisrael, all Lubavitchers take every opportunity to explain again and again the Rebbe's prophecies regarding Camp David, Madrid, Sinai, the Lebanese and Persian Gulf Wars, and especially the Rebbe's definitive promise that Hine Hine Mashiach Ba. Part of the Shlichus in Emmanuel is the establishment of Chabad schools as a vehicle for spreading the Rebbe's message within the religious community. These are the only Chabad schools in the Shomron and serve many settlements in the area. Our girls' school, Tiferet Chayamushka, from grades 1 through 8, consists of 8 trailers surrounded by a concrete defensive barrier as it faces an Arab town. The number of students has decreased as a direct result of the Intifada and the danger of traveling in our area, causing tremendous financial hardships. The boys' school, Tiferet Menachem, was started this year beginning with first grade. All schools have guards, as does every public building and even wedding halls in Israel. But as the Pasuk says, if God does not protect the city, the guard watches in vain. Our 3 kindergartens, which will include Bezrat Hashem, a class integrating handicapped children next year, are a source of great pride. The rest of the children travel to different cities in bulletproof buses. The tension we and our children live under is moderated by the knowledge that each one of us, including our children, have a special zchut and an obligation to live as normal a life as possible in our holy land that the Goyim are trying to take from us and Jewish politicians trying to give away. This creates in us and our children the Jewish pride experienced by all shluchim. Chabad activities, classes, parades, gathering at holidays, and Lubavitcher special days include the religious and not yet religious settlements, as well as soldiers and army bases. We not only try to give encouragement, but try to impress on people that the Geula is a reality, not a fanciful hope or wish. One particularly significant campaign is reaching out to the Arabs, teaching them the 7 mitzvot B'nai Noach. Alavai that this campaign had been more successful, we would not be in our current situation. We tell them the Rebbe's words, open your eyes and see that the Geula is here, and that all the latest events, including the UN involvement, are fulfillment of the prophecies in the Tanakh and the Medrash. and that the simcha generated by this firm knowledge will in fact create the reality of the Geula. We also, albeit with tears streaming down our faces, live in the Shomron in complete conviction and ecstatic anticipation of the imminent redemption and turning our tears of pain into tears of joy. Yechi Adonenu Morenu V'Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Li'olam Va'ed.
אחכה אלוהי